Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for Gemini where we look at your future spouse or life partner and the energy surrounding this connection. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Geminis, please. All right, your person is showing up as the Three of Pentacles, also the Queen of Cups, so they could have strong water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in their chart. They're viewing you as the World card, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. And the connection, we see the King of Pentacles. Okay, so very grounded. Gemini, I feel like this could be someone that you meet through work or through your community. In fact, they may already be around you for some of you. And we see the Three of Wands. Okay, so it feels like some of you may be seeing repeating threes around this person or around this connection. I feel like with the Three of Wands, this is someone who might travel for work, or maybe they've done a lot of traveling. They may also currently be at a distance from you, or I kind of feel like they come and they go for some of you. For others of you, this person, like I said, they might travel for work. Maybe they've done a lot of traveling, or they have a lot of travel plans. Some of you, they come from a distance, so they may be around you in your community, at work, at school, at the gym, in your neighborhood, your favorite bar, club, or restaurant. But they may come from a distance. They may be from out of state or even out of country. This person, you and this person, Gemini, you're extremely compatible here with the Three of Pentacles. You want the same things. You're working towards the same things. All right, with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody who's strategic, they're patient, they're a planner. But I also feel like they're different. This is somebody who maybe has taken a different path in life, or has had like a unique path or a unique journey to get where they are. I also feel like you're going to find this person to be exciting and different, which I feel like my Geminis are naturally really attracted to. And we see the Chariot card in reverse, Cancerian energy. So some of you, it's interesting. It's like I think they're at a distance from you, but I kind of feel like they come in and out of your community. So maybe they come into the office like once a month. Or maybe they live far away, but they come to where you are to visit friends or to visit family. The Chariot card in reverse tells me that they could have Cancer in their chart. But this person may have been or be emotionally closed off to relationships before you meet them. And I don't know if that's due to hurt or heartbreak, or maybe just because of their lifestyle, or this person just enjoys being free, they enjoy being single. And my Geminis, you're definitely not going to be trusting this at first with the Page of Cups in reverse. You may feel like, yeah, there's no chance, or this person's not emotionally available, or this person doesn't stick around enough for me to be in a relationship with them. But we are in your future spouse reading, so I think that's going to be the major plot twist here. All right, so let's go ahead and see. What else do my Geminis need to know about this person? All right, so this person may be a single parent, okay, or they want to, they want to have children. All right, they have strong air in their chart, which my Geminis are going to love. All right, so air rules the mind and their throat. A person with strong air energy must also learn to get in touch with their emotions. Although I do think this person is quite emotional. But I feel like they love communication. They love deep conversations. They love people that make them think. And of course, that's you, Gemini, right? Okay, so we see childless. So for some of you, this person has children. For others of you, they don't. They may not have children, but they want children. If they do have children, they might be estranged, or maybe their children or child is at a distance from them. All right, and we see they may have strong fire in their chart. All right, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. All right, so they could have a tendency to be a bit impulsive, but they're also passionate, strong-willed, resilient. Now with the Queen of Cups, I'm picking up on strong water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And water energy tends to be intuitive, loving, emotional, nurturing. What else do my Geminis need to know about their future partner? It's going to be a pleasant surprise. So it may be a pleasant surprise how or when you meet them. They may also be pleasantly surprised at how taken they are by you. All right. They're well known. So this person may have a large social media following, or they're just well known within their family or within their community at large. And we see for some of you, this person may wear braids. Now that's a really super specific message. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but it doesn't mean it's not your reading or this isn't your person. And we see this person loves to experiment, which again, I feel like my Geminis, you're going to really love that about them. Trying new things, going new places. All right. So this person may have an unusual hair feature or something that really stands out to you. A lot of times, Gemini, I read this as someone who might have a different hair texture or maybe of a different ethnic background than you. We do see that they've been extremely hurt by a loved one in the past. Now, if they have children, it could be, the mother or father of their child. It could be, if they're estranged from a child, that could be that hurt and heartbreak that we're picking up on. But of course, it can also be in love and relationships, and that could be also why, they're maybe a little bit closed off when you first meet them. This person may play music, or you might catch them humming or singing to themselves, and they may go by a nickname. I feel like the color yellow is important, so I don't know if they have like sandy blonde hair or blonde hair. Or they like to wear the color gold, or they wear the color yellow, or decorate a lot with the color yellow. There's something about that gold, sandy, yellow colors coming through. Okay. You could have met them and they're wearing like a yellow jacket or something. All right, let's see, what else do my Geminis need to know about this person? Yeah, so we see Thief coming out in reverse. So I do feel like this is someone who's honest. I feel like this is someone that has worked hard for what they have. All right, we see Great Fortune, but for some of you, this person may have lost a lot of money in an investment or in a divorce. Okay, but I kind of feel like they don't dwell on that, right? So they may have, they may have been stolen from. This could be a business partner. This could be an ex. This could be a company they worked for, or maybe even, their ideas were taken or something. But I feel like this person, they didn't let that get them down. Okay. All right. And we see Journey. So again, there's something here about travel. This person really likes to travel. This person has traveled a lot, or they have some big travel plans here when you meet them. All right, so Gemini, they're viewing you as the World card. So again, I do feel like you have some, you have differences in your background or where you come from. But this person sees you as next level. They see you as somebody who's successful. They may see you as somebody who's very cultured or well-traveled. This is strong fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius energy. So they do see you as very strong-willed. They see you as stable. They see you as secure. All right. And with the Star card, Gemini, you're this person's wish fulfillment. You embody everything they've been hoping for. And this person sees you also as somebody who's relatively healed. So bringing very little baggage into the connection. And I also feel like you regulate this person, or they feel safe. They feel calm when they're around you. We see the Judgment card in reverse, Aries, Scorpio energy. So this person is seeing you as all three major arcana. So they definitely see you as a force to be reckoned with here, Gemini. But I think there's a part of them that's maybe worried that you're going to reject them. either because they might not be, you know, wealthy, or they might be worried they don't have enough to offer, or because of their lifestyle, because they travel a lot, because of distance. But I think this person is just really worried here that either you're going to misjudge them, not see them for who they are, or not be interested in this connection with them. Now, you're definitely not trusting this at first, or you may feel like you don't want to make yourself emotionally available. And we see the Lovers in reverse Gemini energy, which tells me that could be because you're dealing with somebody else, or you have other options around you when you meet this person. But the Lovers in reverse can also indicate, you know, you've got a lot of emotional tabs open. There's a lot that you still need to finish, whether it's your studies, whether you're working towards a raise or a promotion, whether it's, you know, you just have like a lot going on. So you might feel like your energy is a little bit scattered here. Okay. And so I feel like, you know, you're going to be a lot less sure about this person. And again, maybe because there's distance, or maybe because they travel a lot. Okay. Or you meet them right before they're about to take off someplace. Okay. What do they really notice about you or really like about you? They see you as the pioneer. So they see you as having a passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So they see you as a groundbreaker, a trailblazer. They see you as somebody who has new, distinct, different ideas, and you're not afraid to take action on those ideas. They also see you as the mystic. So you revel in the intimate union with the divine. So they love your spiritual side. All right. And Gemini, they also see you as the Midas and the Miser archetype. So they see you as an entrepreneur, or you have a creative ability to turn anything into gold, and you delight in sharing life's riches. Beautiful. So they definitely see you as, you know, as somebody who's quite powerful, you know, a force to be reckoned with, really. Okay. And I also just think like that you're different than whom they're used to dealing with, but you're like everything they've wanted. So with the King of Pentacles, some of you, it may be work that brings you two together. I also feel like you both are really quite creative. You could both be entrepreneurs. I feel like with the King of Pentacles, you both pay attention to detail. You're both grounded, or this is going to be like a very grounded, stable connection. Okay, even if you're not feeling it or you don't see that right away. All right, and we see presence before promise here, Gemini. So this connection prioritizes now over outcome, and that's probably why this works, because you focus on the present. You're not skipping any steps. You're not, too married to the outcome of this connection. We see, this tracks with the Three of Pentacles beautifully, that this connection comes through friends, gatherings, or familiar social environments, and it grows naturally within shared spaces. Okay. And we see that this connection invites conscious participation rather than assumption. So an invitation here to choose. So again, I feel like, Gemini, you may meet this person and you do have other options, or you're not so sure at first. But the more time you spend together, the more the way you see this person shows up for you, or the more you get to know about this person, you start realizing, you know what, this is the person I want to be around. This is the person who I feel makes me better. And they definitely feel that way about you as well. And we see a natural progression. So this connection unfolds without force or urgency. And that is very King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is someone who definitely doesn't want to move quickly, wants to be sure, wants to develop that friendship and stability within the relationship. So this is not going to be something that, even if it's unexpected, it's not something that's going to move super quickly, but I kind of feel like that's okay. That's where you're going to be really sure about one another. Okay. So let's see what else we need to know. So we see workplace romance. So some of you, work is going to bring you two together. All right. But again, it doesn't mean you're necessarily coworkers. It can indicate that, you're with work friends, celebrating a raise or promotion when you meet this person. You could be their client and vice versa. All right. We see burning desire, so don't forget that this is going to be a sexy and passionate connection. We see friendly support, so fairies, guides, and friends give aid. So friends might set you up, or friends might think you two would make a really good pair. And at the bottom of the deck here, we see magnetism, that there's a gravitational pull towards each other. So you're just going to be very, very drawn to one another, Gemini. All right. Any other important dates or times here, please? All right. So it's going to be unfolding in the coming months. And I am seeing the month of June, Gemini, Cancer energy. And for some of you, it may be as early as next week. All right, my lovely Geminis, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.